Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They don't fail because they lack opportunity. They fail because they never learned one simple skill: the ability to ask. And it sounds too simple to matter. But that's exactly why it works. Because in life, clarity beats effort. And asking is where clarity begins. Think about it. Everything you have right now started with a request, a decision, a moment where someone said, "I want this." Yet most people move through life silently, hoping things will change. They work hard. They stay busy. They wait. But they rarely ask for what they actually want. And that changes everything. Asking doesn't just communicate a desire. It activates a process. The moment you clearly define what you want, something shifts internally. Your attention sharpens. Your decisions align. Your behavior starts organizing itself around that request. It's almost like your mind stops wandering and starts aiming. But here's the catch. Most people never trigger that process because they never get specific enough to ask properly. Receiving is not as rare as people think. Opportunities already exist. Doors are already around you. Help is often closer than you realize. The real limitation is not availability. It's visibility. If you don't ask clearly, you don't notice clearly. And what you don't notice, you can't receive. So, the problem is not the world withholding things from you. The problem is silence. Success is not limited. It's not a scarce resource. It doesn't run out. But most people approach life like they're rationing themselves. They ask small. They think small. They expect small. It's like standing in front of an ocean and only using your hands to collect water. Not because the ocean is small, but because your method is... There are two ways people ask for things. The first is vague. I want to do better. I want more money. I want success. But vague requests create vague results. The second way is powerful. It is precise, clear, structured. What exactly do I want? How much? How soon? What outcome am I actually aiming for? Clarity turns desire into direction, and direction turns effort into progress. But asking alone is not enough. There is another ingredient, because some people know what they want, but still never act on it fully. Why? Because they don't believe it's possible for them. So here is the balance. Plan with logic, but pursue with belief. Think like an adult, but move like someone who still believes things can happen. Because the moment belief disappears, effort becomes mechanical, and life stops responding. So here's the truth most people miss. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you clearly define and consistently move toward. And sometimes the only thing standing between you and a completely different life is one simple action you never took. You never asked. If you want to understand more psychological principles that shape success, mindset, and human behavior, subscribe for more, because the right idea at the right time can change everything.